Hello, everyone. I want to talk about something we all experience every single day and something we all struggle with as a group. And if you don't struggle with this, I would like to know how, to be honest, because it's something I definitely struggle with every single day, for sure. And it's not even a question. But I'm just gonna say it's easy for older generations to just look at us and say, "Oh, you're so lazy. Just put the phone down." But the truth really lands in the lack of willpower. um, we lived through like a massive psychological experiment today, and it's just I want to dissect a bunch of different reasons on why phones are so psychologically damaging and they trap us with app design. First, I want to talk about how dopamine loops you in and keeps you scrolling. And I think we all know why, because if you're on any video platform like TikTok or anything, it's kind of like how if you go to a casino and you play a slot machine, kind of like that. It's like an unpredictable reward, you know? You don't know what you're gonna get in that next scroll, so you just keep on doing it no matter what to see what happens, and it's completely understandable because I do it too every morning for the most part, and sometimes I'll spend up to 3 to 4 hours just scrolling on my phone, and I cannot put it down. It's honestly horrendous to, think about it, but I hopefully I can cut it down soon. My second point is the infinite scroll you experience. Apps like TikTok and Instagram completely loop you in with these damaging algorithms and these algorithms that just they tone to what you want to watch. So for example, if you like playing guitar, you're gonna see some guitar videos. If you like seeing other stuff, then you're gonna see other stuff, you know what I mean? It's just that simple. Like if you want to watch cooking videos, you're gonna see cooking videos. If you want to watch gaming videos, you're gonna see gaming videos. Really just that simple. And also, there's also on some apps, there's some secret terms of service that you don't see, and the one that the one that you make your account and you don't read it, those terms of services can basically take control of every single thing you search, and then pick and choose your algorithm based on what you search in like a web browser, for example, like Safari, Google. If you search like something on Safari on your phone, it could um it could just go off based off that, and that's a part of the terms of that's why the US tried to ban TikTok at first because it had Chinese spyware and they didn't want it in their country. But besides the point, yeah. Point number 3. Our attention spans are shrinking every single day, and there's no doubt about that. Every single day our attention spans shrink, and it's very easy to just keep on shrinking it because we all watch TikTok and we all watch these short form content videos. And it's understandable, to be honest. It's very understandable. I don't blame you for this because I do the same thing. Again, but media has just like shifted from these long form movies from back in the day to these 15-second videos. Our brains have just completely rewired into thinking like that, and the truth hurts. I know it really does, but it's just how it is, to be honest. Um, Point number 4: the gamification. It's not just video games anymore. Language apps, fitness trackers like Cal AI, stuff like that. You can like just track your calories and stuff. It's all turned into some sort of gamification, and completely understandable. I mean, as our generation has always been a gaming based generation, we've always been playing games like Call of Duty, like Minecraft. What I'm playing now. It's it's just a trigger, and it triggers us to think more. Like it just triggers us more to think more like we're playing video games, stuff like that. Point 5: echo chambers. Algorithms quickly learn exactly what we agree with and what makes us emotional. Yeah, you heard that right. It knows what makes us emotional. Seeing a sad puppy video, when you interact with that, it will keep on putting those videos on your algorithm. And it sounds weird, but they will use that to their advantage. If you have a soft spot for animals, they will 1000% use that to their advantage. No doubt about it. That's just how TikTok is. Like, it's just, I mean, it sounds horrible, but it's just the way of TikTok, man. They do it, and they do it good. They do it to a point where they can take control of you. But yeah. Oh, I need some food real quick. If I'm making this farm, I want to get some farming villagers. Get some golden carrots. Yeah, but it just makes this more uncomfortable on app, and actually, it doesn't make us more uncomfortable. It makes us more comfortable when we face real world disagreements. Because if you see a puppy in real life, you might think back to that video, and it will just completely eradicate your sense of self. You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't know. Build it real quick. I'll get back to it in a second. Just need to. Sorry for the intermission, but I need this one. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the slabs over the water. All right. Yeah. Oh, also, I want to talk about my 6th point, FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO is, it's the fear of missing out. When you see other people around you, you see them scrolling on TikTok, you might lean into that and think, oh, if they're scrolling, maybe I'll do it too. And that's understandable because I feel the same way. If I see someone else doing something, it leads me to want to do it. It's just nature. If you see someone else doing it and you look up to them, for example, you're gonna want to do it too. It goes the same way for like fashion and stuff like that. If you see someone doing something cool with their outfits, you might think, oh wow, that looks pretty cool. I might want to do that myself. But yeah, that's the fear of missing out. That's the fear of missing out. Um, Social currency and streak. Now this is a big one. Snapchat streaks. I don't do Snapchat streaks anymore, but when I used to, man, I remember it used to be a big thing. I would always make sure I checked on my phone every day and did those streaks because I knew if I didn't do it, people would berate me for it, just for not doing some simple streaks on Snapchat. Like if I missed one day, they'd be like, "Come on, dude, why did you miss that? Come on, man." I know it sounds stupid because it's just a stupid streak, but that's how it is. I don't know why, but it just is. Um, should I talk about this? Yeah. The pressure of constant availability. When you wake up, your phone is always available to you, so you just always, you know, it's always available. So there's no reason not to get on it. You know what I mean? No reason to just not open it up and start scrolling because if you start scrolling, it's gonna be an easy escape from stress and other things in the world, and also gives you quick entertainment in the morning. So it makes complete sense. Um, that's that point explained. Parasocial relationships. Example: streamers. I'm a streamer. No one has a parasocial relationship with me because I only have 29 followers on Twitch. But there is actual like real life parasocial relationships, and that's a pretty sad thing because you feel genuinely connected to creators that have no idea who you are, and that's the sad part about it. They have absolutely zero idea who you are, but you still give them attention like there's some sort of father figure to you. I know it sounds dumb, but I mean, some people actually like think that, especially for like these female streamers like Pokemon, stuff like that. They will genuinely have absolute like weirdos. Sorry to say, but they're weirdos. They'll just like mind-numbingly watch their videos, and they'll feel sort of genuine connection towards them. That's a sad thing to think about. You know what I mean? Um, I'm gonna go to point 10. The illusion of connection. Social media tricks our brains into feeling like we've had a meaningful interaction. For example, you see someone interacting with someone in a relationship status, you're gonna want to interact with them. You're gonna like go to the comments, you're gonna want to see those comments, and you're gonna see how other people interact. You know what I mean? And it's gonna give you a sense of like selflessness because you're not gonna think about yourself. You're gonna think about someone else. You're gonna think about someone else in a relationship, but not worry about your own relationship. And that's a sad part of today's. Oops, it's a sad part of social media today. Point 11. Boredom and tolerance. Second, there's any full, there's any time to get on your phone and just watch TikTok, you will most likely do it. If you're at a doctor's office waiting for your appointment, you're gonna hop on TikTok. If you're in the bus waiting to get to your location, you're gonna hop on TikTok. And if you're, just waiting for anything, like if you're waiting for anything, you're just gonna want to hop on TikTok. It's just how it is. It's just always available, always there for you to be on, and it's gonna make you intolerable until you actually get that device in your hand and you start scrolling. All right, that was point. I think that was point number 11. Yeah, that was point number 11. Okay. Escapism from stress. If you get any stress, like overwhelming stress from family, friends, stuff like that, odds are you're gonna wanna like take your mind off that, and you're gonna wanna hop on your phone. I deal with this a lot recently because I stress about my future and what I'll be. I have an identity crisis, and I don't know what I want to do in the future because I really want to make this content creation a thing. And if it isn't a thing, then I'm probably gonna have a real life um like it's gonna be a lot of stress on my mind because I really don't know what to do after high school. That's the biggest thing with me. I don't want to go to college because college just doesn't seem like for me. I'm not really good with school environments, and when I'm in a school environment, I get stressed out and anxious. So I don't think college would be a really great path for me. That's why, it's so easy to just lean on your phone, get that stress out, stuff like that. Point number 13. Ooh, this is a big one. Bedtime procrastination. I do this a lot. I will do this a lot. I'll get on my phone, scroll, like even I'm trying to go to bed early. I'll get in bed at, like, for example, 11 and start scrolling to like literally 3 a.m. It's actually insane. I will start scrolling to like actually 3 a.m. It's absolutely ludicrous how much time I spend on my phone. I wonder how much screen time I have, to be honest, because I probably have probably over 6 or 7 hours of screen time, to be honest. Yeah, but that's a huge one. Just mindlessly scrolling until you go to bed, and you end up staying till like 5 a.m. It's just insane. Ooh, point 14, social crutch. If you're at a function, for example, and I know this is a meme and all that, but people hopping on a weather app, it's just a social crutch. It sounds stupid, I know, but it's you just hop on that weather app and just start doom scrolling. That's how it is. Gives you a crutch when you're out in public. You can just say, "Oh, yeah, I'm on my phone. I don't really feel like talking right now." Stuff like that. It's like it's like saying you're busy, but not saying you're busy at the same time. 15. Point 15. Doom scrolling. Morbid fascination with news. Their brains are evolutionarily wired to look at threats, stuff like that. For example, like school shootings. If you see that on TikTok, you're gonna be pretty interested in it because it gives you a sense of it gives you a sense of news outlet. And when you see that, you think, oh wow, thought I wasn't a part of this, and you'll start aimlessly thinking about it for no reason. That's another one. Um, it's just you just want to feel prepared for certain events, stuff like that. I need more. Okay, I'm gonna get this dirt. Uh, Hopefully you don't think I'm cheating. Oh crap! I need food. I need food. I need food. I need food. I forgot that takes away my hunger. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I get to the next point, I gotta go get some food because I'm currently dying, and I'll die if I don't get any food right now. Ooh, that might be enough wheat for some bread. Let me get the carrot first. I can just easily eat it. Oh no! What am I doing? What the heck? Bro, I just placed the carrots back down. What was I thinking? Okay, I need to get some food real quick. Wow, all those carrots filled me up. I didn't expect that to be honest. That's interesting. Can I sleep yet? Might wait to sleep. While I'm waiting to sleep, I'm gonna talk about point 16, the everything device. I know it sounds like counterintuitive, but you basically use this app. You use your phone for basically everything when you think about it. Use it as your alarm clock, your camera, map, homework, portal, wallet, whatever, music player. use it to see the time. It's basically, it's always there and available to get any information you need and feed it straight down your throat immediately. Hold on, hold on. Where are my villagers? Yikes! Did they die? Oh, they might have went in here. I'm so dumb. I'll deal with that later. Back. Um, they just went in another portal and they're not coming back. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, everything device, phone, camera, wallet. You use it to pay for stuff, all that stuff. Um, it's just always available to feed into your habits, so it makes it pretty easy to just instantly feed into it every single time. But besides that, I'm gonna go to point 17. It's a good way to it's our digital footprint, curating an identity. So when you say that, when I say that, you're probably thinking, what does that mean? Curating an identity? It's like it's our physical presence. When you have stuff like that, basically it's a physical presence because you post things and people usually look at that and like they'll see who you are just based off of that post, and it basically curates that identity to yourself. I know it sounds weird at first, but just you curate your identity to that. Oops, not mean to do that. Uh, I'm gonna go to point 18. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Like how the younger generations used to, I mean, I still do this, but it's kind of fallen off since the other years. So still gonna talk about it. Younger generations used to, go to the mall, hang out, have fun. I mean, I still do this. I go to the mall sometimes, but not as often as some people used to. They used to go every weekend probably. So there's lack of actual social gathering in today's modern day. So you usually rely on your phone to just talk to people and hang out. I do that pretty often with my friends. I'll just like call them up, play some video games, have some fun. It's an easy escape from what I'm doing, and it just gives me an easy way to escape boredom. So I think that's a great point. I'm gonna go to 2019. We didn't invent this. It was adult modeling. We grew up watching our parents' teachers. We grew up watching parents and teachers like constantly checking emails and scrolling. So, you know, we just thought, oh wow, these devices are really cool. I mean, I remember when I was in middle school thinking how cool a phone is. Like, I just would love to have a phone. And I finally got one. I was like, wow, this is amazing. It has everything I could possibly need. I get free access to the internet. That's insane. You know what I mean? So when you first get that taste of that device, you instantly just you feel it. You feel it down your veins. You feel it coursing through you. It's amazing. Great feeling. Oh, oops. Did not do that. I'll just place it. I'm probably gonna go in. Last and final point. I like this one a lot. It's probably my favorite point. Besides doom scrolling, probably doom scrolling is probably the biggest one. Point 20. Normalization and peer pressure. It is now the default of society. If you walk into a room and everyone's just on their screen, you're gonna want to go on your screen too because you're not gonna want to feel left out or you're not gonna want to look different than everyone else. So when you do that, it's just normal. You feel normalization through you when you just go on your phone and yeah, just the default state. You feel awkward when everyone's looking around, so you just scroll to fit in. That's my final point for today, and this is the first time I actually talked about something while actively playing. Usually, I'll just read out a script and do editing over it, like putting Minecraft gameplay over it. But I kind of like this more because it gives me more freedom with what I want to talk about. Plus, it gives me more conversational value, and it just felt better doing it this way. But if you didn't like it this way, feel free to leave in the comments. I don't know if it felt awkward or anything, but I don't know. I kind of like the way of doing this. This feels fun, to be honest. All right. Well, that's the end of the video, and see ya.